Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As some of you know, my name is Gail. I'm the owner of the Bargains Den, the host and creator of this channel, the Bargains Den Studio. Today we're doing an inspection for this Nike Air Max. I'm not sure, but hopefully I got it right. You guys already know I stuff it with plastic. I mean, it's a good thing and not such a great thing when I'm trying to remove it, because sometimes it's really hard to get to. By the way, I want to thank the buyer for this purchase, and we are looking. This one was sold on Mercury. This one is a size 5'5" youth. It was sold for $30.40. It was more than that, but I think this buyer probably ordered for me before because she knew exactly what to do, because she did the discount thing and then she sent me the offer, because as you guys know, in Mercury you can send the offer in. So she did the 20% off, because when I did the todo, and I'm like, it's probably one of the buyers that, like, you know, like if they have purchased from me before, depending on the buyer, I do give a discount, or to make up for something, usually for the fact that I'm always late. Okay, as you guys can see, clean in good condition. Most of what I do is usually clean. Let's be honest about it. You guys know how peculiar I can be about this kind of thing. Okay, so now just making sure nothing is removed, nothing is unglued. Okay, and then I don't know if I remember whether or not I didn't remove it. You see, because it's glued still. Usually, not usually, sometimes I will remove the insole just to make sure that they are properly clean, unless I can wash it with a toothbrush just to make sure that it's really clean. So sometimes I use the toothbrush. I have a lot of them. When I buy auction, I always run into them, so why not? So oh yeah, I guess I did remove for that one too. So when I buy auction, I get a lot of toothbrush. Some of them, well, on you. Most of them are new, and the used one I usually toss away, because there's no way I'm using a used one, even in sneakers. I know, right? How funny is that? But I usually get a bunch of them, so that's how, I mean, I end up with a lot of cleaning supplies. Well, not a lot, because at first I didn't really use them because I was worried. And then when I started with the glove thing, and that's why I was like, okay, maybe they are not chemicals, and I test them out, because you have to test them out. Instead of tossing stuff, you have to test them out. Unlike most people, I don't do, this one is gonna bug me, this little thing. Hold on, guys. Okay, so like I was saying, unlike most people, I don't do Goodwill. I go to auction. I know some people, like, you know, don't get me wrong, Goodwill have a lot of good merchandise, and I know it's easier with Goodwill because you don't have to, yeah, okay, it's not gonna be perfect because I'm doing it with a tower. I wish I could make time for it, but I have to ship it out. But anyway, some people do Goodwill, and Goodwill has a lot of good stuff, especially you can get a lot of antique and Goodwills. Me, I just like more bang for my money. So if I'm going to spend $20, I want a bunch of stuff, not just 1 or 2 items, or maybe 3 or 4. I want a lot of stuff. So that's why I do auction. And since most of you guys know, like, I'm an Uber driver, I will literally follow somebody if I know that they're going to an auction. Not follow them like being stalker rich, but like follow them just to see what they are selling in there. Of course, you never forget your paper spray, and you know, if you have something else in your purse, bring it just for protection, because hey, if you're gonna play stalker going to an auction, well, not an auction, well, sometime in auction, because you don't know if they are going to an auction for real, because you don't want the person to tell you, oh yeah, they're going to an auction, and then you keep following, and then yeah, you get in trouble. Not that that has ever happened to me, but you never know. Me, actually, I look like the, not the grandmother, okay, the grandmother. I can pull the grandmother thing. I mean, I look more like the grandmother, the trash lady, and I look like I'm homeless. Most of the time, I dress like I'm homeless. It's nothing personal to anybody, but dude, it's like if anybody ever tried anything, let's face it, you ain't gonna get jacked. Everything that I have is luck when it comes to card. And second, yeah, I mean, I'm not going down with battle fight. I may not be my mom, but I am crazy enough to take you down with me, or at least to make you remember me. So they're like the reason. It's like no matter where I go, I don't think people pay mind to me because of the way I dress. Like some areas I barely do my hair just to be part of the crowd. You have to fit in, and I know sometimes it's a lot of work just to pretend to not be somebody. Or I mean, especially if you're a woman, you want to look a certain way. But in my case, been there, done that. Okay, I've never really done that, but I got the 5 seconds of that, so who cares? So I don't see the point. My mom and my sister used to be the one that dressed me up anyway. I've never been into dressing up. Don't get me wrong, I wear a dress. And it's not that I'm not girly or anything like that. Not that it's a bad thing to be girly. It's just like, it takes so much work, and I won't wear makeup. It's like one of the movies that I watched, The Mirror of Two-Face, with Barbara Streisand. And there was one line that she said, it's just her in color when you put makeup on. Trust, it's just me in color if I put makeup on. I think the only time I'm going to put makeup or do something with my hair or with myself in general is when my little brother is getting married. And if there's an event with my little brother. But other than that, I don't see the point. Okay, so as I was talking, I was doing this. I was packaging. You guys already know how I do it. And funny enough, I got the perfect size of bust. My little brother ordered something. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't my little brother. I ordered Oreo from Amazon. That is messed up. You wouldn't think I would tell you guys that, but I ordered Oreo from Amazon. I was sick. I mean, when I did one of my videos, I was sick and I could barely stand up, but I had to ship the item. My brother dropped it for me. And since I know for a fact that he wouldn't go shopping for me, well, not that, like he would buy me soap and everything out, but he won't buy me the healthy stuff. Like my little brother doesn't buy the non-healthy stuff. So I decided, if I cannot go to it, I make it come to me. And Amazon deliver a lot of things. Since I'm a Prime member, why not? I don't know if this, you can find like my information with this, so that's why I always remove the stuff on Amazon. And I wish I was using the picture thing, but literally I just went out of ink. Like you can tell the paper is a different color than what I usually pointed out here. Hold on, guys. And yes, I have a different tape, but I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna make this work because I cannot delay the shipping. I'm one of those procrastinators that no matter what I do, it takes me forever to do it. I mean, you guys already know that. You can tell by my behavior and by my business. I am my worst enemy. Let's see if I can find a scissor. And there was one right there. I mean, hold on a sec. Yeah, for the knife. Okay, I always have a lot of knife on me. That's the number one thing that I do have on me. It's nothing personal to anybody, but again, I gotta let my crazy shine. And anything, I like things that are accessible. Nowadays, the way the world is, you have to have stuff. And it's not just because I'm a woman, man, woman, you just gotta be able to protect yourself. So I have a lot of crazy stuff on me. So this is the package. Sorry I had to make the noise in your head, guys. But this is the package. This is what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye. And thank you so much to the buyer. Thank you. I cannot say the name, just like I won't say any name because I value my buyer's privacy, my customer's privacy. So no, I won't do it. But thank you so much. And thank you guys for putting up with my crop. Thank you for being so lovely, for watching. Till next time. Bye.